Good evening, Monica, and welcome to this conversation.
Good evening. Very happy to be here.
That's wonderful, and thank you so much for your artistry, just across your remarkable career, and to this really remarkable film, "The Man Who Sold His Skin."
Listen, I mean, I'm very happy to be part of this project because I respect so much Kauter Benania, and I wanted to be in this film because I've seen his first movie, La Belle et la Meute, and was a really remarkable movie and very strong, very courageous. So when she asked me to be part of this project, I couldn't say no.
Talk about your experience, because Kauthar shared with me your initial, perhaps, shock at working with Yahya, because he had never acted on screen before, and you were surprised.
The natural talent, incredible, so real, so spontaneous, and was so easy to work with him, and such a nice person, not just someone that is so talented, but also a very nice, very beautiful human being. Everywhere the film goes, is so well received. So I think that Yahya is just living an incredible moment, and I mean, he really deserves it.
Talk a little bit, if you will, about your immediate impression, having seen the entire film.
I really loved it, and I thought the film was very original, and the script was really new. It's so great when you see an upcoming director to express herself like that, with such a freedom and courage, because she touched a really strong subject.
How did you find each other? What was that origin of your involvement with this film?
But actually, she get in touch with me, and she sent me the script, and so we met, and we talked, and right away, I had a really great feeling about her, and that's it. And then we had this beautiful experience together, and really, I'm sure that she's going to have a beautiful, beautiful future in front of her. She's a female director, and there are not so many female directors that they have to, so many opportunities to express themselves today, much more, of course, but there is still a lot of work to do in this sense. It's so different sometimes when you work with a woman, because there is this kind of intimacy that you can create, an empathy, and really I had a great time to work with Kauthar. She asked me to play Soraya, this gallery owner, and she's a venomous and ambiguous woman. Someone who functions more with her head instead of her heart, some way. The film is very elegant. It touches a very deep and violent subject, but in a very elegant way. When you are an actress, an experienced actress, it's so refreshing to work with young directors, because I think they have too much to give and too much to teach you some way. And I think also she knows very well how to work with actors, and I think the cast did a really good job. You know, sometimes you make movies not just for the role, but for the project itself. This film makes us to think how relationship and love and important values are really what makes us feel as humans. We talk about business, about money, but in the same time we see that the character of Yaya from the beginning until the end is looking for something different and is faithful to himself from the beginning until the end. This is what makes this character a hero. When you work with young people, they have so much to give, and this beautiful, fresh energy is so refreshing. Sometimes I can stay, you know, on set for months. Sometimes I can stay on set for a few days, but just the pleasure to create something and to leave something strong. And just because maybe I have still so much passion, so much love for my work, and sometimes it's just not about how many minutes I'll be on screen, but just the pleasure of you know, get in touch with talented people that they gave me the possibility to become a better actress.
I just wonder if you could talk a little bit about maybe what attracts you to characters and what your process for revealing them are.
It's not just the characters. Sometimes it's just because I want to work with someone. Just because I find the project interesting and the director interesting. I want to share some moments just because I know that I can learn something. You realize that all these characters that he meets in the society of money and business are not free. They think they're free, but they're not. They are completely slave of fake values.
What was that experience like to finally see the finished work?
I think that even the light in the film, you know, is so perfect for the story, and I like the contrast of the violence of the subject and you know, and the elegance of the way is celebrated. You never finish to learn, you know. And also when you think that you've finished, you know everything, maybe it's the moment that you have to stop working.
Thank you for your artistry. Thank you for your compassion and humanity. And thank you for being part of this conversation. It's really been quite remarkable.